I want to talk about my buddy Mick Donato. You're going to probably notice that he's from the New England area. He has a 12-year-old as his producer, who's also on mic quite a bit.
If it's a bit, it's brilliant.
The Mick Donato Show starts now.
Danny, isn't this great?
This is epic.
This is awesome.
This is
Great job,
epic.
Danny. Hey, how you doing there, folks? Welcome to another great episode of the Mick Donato Show. I'm, of course, your host, Mick Donato.
Yeah,
My
and I'm
producer,
the other
Danny.
guy.
There's Danny. Say hi, Danny.
I'm Danny, the
He's
other
in the
guy.
booth.
I'm in the booth.
And
Got my
as you can
fancy?
see, we are in a great new studio.
Yeah.
That's another reason we are off for a bit. We've been working to get this set up. We're down here in Fall River, Mass, and as you can see, we got a great view
Yes.
of Battleship Cove.
Battleship.
Yeah, that's the USS Massachusetts, and Danny, I think it's the Joseph P. Kennedy is the other ship, but it's a great place. So we're really glad to have this. We got a great sign. Look at that sign on the wall.
It's beautiful.
What a great setup. So thanks to Mark for helping us out, and really, really excited to get the show going. And of course, the new intro, which you heard. Great job, Danny, putting that together.
Yes,
Although,
thank you.
a little worried about using the music, from Five Finger Death Punch.
I mean,
Yeah. So, there's a copyright and all that. So what I did? I emailed them
really?
on an email,
You
and I
sent them
said,
an email?
hey, dear Five Finger Death Punch, I didn't know who to write it to. Is it okay if you use your music? And they haven't got back to me.
Oh,
So I guess we'll just continue
we probably shouldn't use the intro then.
until we're told otherwise. Ask for forgiveness later. That's what I say. But yeah, it's great to be here with the battleships in the background. It shows honor to all those military men and women,
Yeah.
and not just the Navy, but all of them. Marines, Air Force. Sometimes Danny,
Yeah.
is this that time of year where I'm getting a cough again?
I don't know. It's your cough.
Terrible. Anyways, what I say, sometimes they don't get along. Do you know that, Danny?
Who?
Like the different branches.
Oh.
There's that scene in the movie A Few Good Men. You ever seen that, Danny?
No.
Few Good Men? That's older than you, but anyway,
Older than me. That's like
who's the
over
guy?
13 years old, no way.
Tom. What's the guy's name? Famous
Ethan.
actor. Forget his name. He plays the attorney, and he's with the Navy. Tom Cruise. Yeah, you know him, right, Danny?
Yeah, I know Tom.
Anyway, they're down at Guantanamo, Gitmo, as they call it,
Gitmo.
and he's talking to Kiefer Sutherland, who's in the Marines. And anyway, they're talking, and Tom Cruise says, hey, have I offended you? Have I done something to offend you, Kiefer Sutherland? He doesn't say Kiefer Sutherland, but and good line, Kiefer Sutherland says, no, I like all you Navy boys. When we gotta go somewhere and fight, you're always there to give us a ride. He's got this real weird Southern. But whatever. As you know, Danny and I fully support all the branches of the military. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, of
include
course.
Coast Guard.
Emergency responders, fire, hazmat, narcotics, keep that fentanyl off the street. And obviously Border Patrol, right?
Oh, more
Build that
fentanyl.
wall. Keep those illegals where they belong. So I got my show prep here, as we call it, in the business. And another thing you'll notice, we're just putting the plugs on the screen. We got so many of them. We got the website, we got Podbean, we got YouTube there. So just take a look at that.
Isn't Podbean that one thing where you can download the show to watch anywhere?
As a matter of fact, you can, Danny.
Whoa.
You go to Podbean, you get the app, it's free. Go search Mick Donato. The show has not yet shown up like in the top comedy podcast. It will. Yeah, just search Mick Donato, you'll find us. And the other thing, Danny, by popular demand, we're making some changes, huh?
Yeah.
We're going to post they call it the RSS feed. Basically, it's the audio only.
Oh.
So if you just want to listen to the show,
yeah.
you're going to miss out on some stuff. It's a video show,
Yeah.
but you can just listen. So lots of stuff coming as we go into the new year, 2020. So speaking of the battleship.
Battleship.
USS Massachusetts. Yeah, it's there in the background.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Danny, do you remember when you and Andy, the cameraman there, we were in the Cub Scout. You were in the Cub Scouts, and with my kids, Liam and Gavin, and it was in the summer, and you got to spend the night down there. Do you remember that?
That's so long ago.
It was like 2012.
I brought my
Probably
Pokemon
6.
cards. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Pokemon, and you know what else I remember?
What?
So some of the kids brought games.
Yeah.
One of the games they were playing was Battleship.
Yeah.
On a battleship.
That's so.
But what I remember, Danny, it was hot.
That's such an insane. I remember it was so scary going up and down stairs.
Yeah,
so
the stairs, very
so
small.
steep.
But it was hot. I was in August.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: they have air conditioning. They probably didn't have air conditioning when it was out, fighting wars. But bottom line, you're in a metal box. And it's sun shining.
I remember the sleeping conditions were so bad. It was like
Danny, I did send you some pictures I had.
Yeah, I got them right
so
here.
can you bring those up there?
All right.
Scroll through. Folks are like, yep.
Oh.
So there's you and Andy. What are you, like 6, 7?
Why do I have
Be prepared.
Why do I have like a bald spot up
Go
there?
to the next one.
Okay.
What else we got there? There's you and Andy on the deck.
Oh, look at him. Is that Derek?
That's it might be Jacob. I don't know. Go to the next one.
Oh
next
yeah.
one, Danny. Push the button.
Oh right. I'm looking at it.
There you are.
There's the shit.
Look at the big turrets.
Yeah, that's probably Jacob.
That's pretty cool.
I just like no hair.
Next one, Danny.
I have hair now.
Folks are getting bored. That's
Hey,
Andy, the cameraman. Look at that.
I'm not getting
West
bored
Virginia
at all.
shirt.
West Virginia Mountaineers.
Next one.
This is great. Oh, look, it's
That's
me.
you.
Oh yeah,
You were trying to raise the gun.
Oh,
Look how
that's
little
so.
you are.
That's so weird because that was so long ago. But
Any more?
I have like vivid memory
Any more?
images of this. That's so
More
cool.
there?
All right, next one.
Whoa,
That's
Danny.
That's not a battleship.
How'd that get? Danny.
Oh, next one. Oh, that's not.
Sorry about that, folks. Apparently, I selected one too many pictures when I emailed those to Danny. What do you want me to say? I have needs, right? I'm a man. And yeah, let me guess. I'm the only guy who goes on the Google and does an image search for sexy selfies. Yeah, I'm the guy. I'm the only guy that downloads pictures to my phone and have to delete pictures of my kids because my memory's getting full. I don't delete them. I move my computer, but guilty as charged.
So I have a new booth.
I got to get back on the
cool.
Tinder. That's what I got to do. Maybe meet a gal like that. But sorry about that, folks. But yeah, Danny's got a great new booth.
Yes.
In this new, you see Danny?
I have Danny cam
You got
now.
the Danny cam?
You can see Danny. You can see me.
Running all the computers and the board.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kid does it all. It's amazing. All right, let's get into the show, Danny.
Okay.
Because some stuff I want to talk about. You like dogs?
I love dogs. Dogs are great.
And you have a dog.
I have a dog. His name's Buddy.
You like robots?
I like robots too.
What about a robot dog?
That sounds epic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's epic mean?
Epic. You know, epic, like...
I never heard that. I mean, I've heard the word, but not used like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, interesting. So it's kind of old, but it's interesting because we love the police, law enforcement.
Yeah.
So apparently, the Massachusetts State Police, Danny, where we live, they got a robot dog.
No way.
There's this company called Boston Dynamics. They're up in Waltham, I think, and they make robots. You've probably seen the videos on.
Yeah, I've seen those videos. It's super cool.
And they make these pretty crazy looking robots, humanoids, and they make dogs. And what they did was they gave this robot dog to the Mass State, I think they gave him a couple of them, Mass State Police a couple months ago, and said, hey, see how it works out, and see if that's a good thing. And of course, there's a problem.
Bro, imagine.
People have a problem. So, Danny, I sent you a link to the article. Bring it up there. Right, I have the copy here. But go ahead and bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. All right. Just kind of, Mass State Police tested out Boston Dynamics Spot. That's the name of the dog, Spot.
Spot.
Little original. Come on, Mass State Police. Better name than that. Just kind of scroll down. So I got here. Cops have long-haired dogs and robots. Help them do the jobs, and now they have a robot dog.
Robot dog.
Mass State Police is the first law enforcement agency in the country to use Boston Dynamics dog-like robot called Spot. While the use of robot technology is not new for state police, the temporary acquisition of Spot, a customizable robot some had called terrifying.
Why is it called a link?
Terrifying. Is raising questions from civil rights advocates. Of course it is.
Bro.
Of course it is. About how much oversight there should be over police robotics. Scroll down there. There's a couple of videos.
I want to see Spot.
Right there. Look at this. Look at this thing.
Is it just like breaking? Wait, does it break?
Well, this is at the training center. But can you imagine, Danny?
Oh, that coming to my house?
Yeah, you're sitting at home in your underwear, watching cartoons, having a beer, and you hear a knock.
I can't drink.
Whatever. You hear a knock at the door. Yeah, who is it? It's Robot Dog.
This thing.
Like, what the hell?
It's got like a giraffe. I wouldn't call that a dog.
And you say, you can't come in. And he says, watch me. This is what they do.
He's a robot. He doesn't care.
The state's bomb squad had Spot on loan from the wall, blah, 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 blah. According American Civil Liberties Union, it should be the American Civil Liberties for everyone but you union. That's what I think. They're complaining. The document is not real with a lot of details. It was used as a mobile remote observation device to provide troopers with images of suspicious devices, blah, blah, blah. State police say Spot was used in 2 incidents, including testing. I'd like to know what those incidents were. That was training. Scroll down there, Danny. I think there's another video.
Ooh.
Yeah, look at this thing. Look at that.
Look at him. Look at him.
He's
go.
walking around.
He's just going around. He's just having a good time.
On his head. Snowy?
Look at him go. Man,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
I mean, can you imagine seeing that coming up your yard? A little bit more here.
I would be terrified, but also amused.
Yeah, through Procopio, he's the state police spokesman. The department never weaponized any of its robots, including... Can you imagine weaponizing a robot?
Yes.
Yeah. Strapping a 9mm to its head?
Oh, no.
I mean, you couldn't do that to it. You probably could do it to a real dog. Wouldn't like it.
Give him like
his back leg and scratch.
He's got razor blades.
Get this, Danny. But while Spot and other tactical robots aren't designed to kill, they still can. Of course they can.
Oh, no.
Get this. In 2016, Dallas police sent a bomb disposal robot armed with explosives to kill a sniper who had shot at police officers and killed 5. You know what I say to that, Danny?
What?
Good.
Yeah, robots
Why
are
not?
pretty cool.
Why not?
That's cool.
You can read the rest for yourself. It's all there. But it does say that Dallas thing. I like this, Dan.
What?
It says here, experts said it was the first time, this is in Dallas, a non-military robot had been used to intentionally kill a person. What's that tell
telling
you,
me
Dan?
that there's been times where a robot
Sometimes they did it on accident.
Oh no!
So, better, yeah.
Wait, I heard that one time there was a robot.
Take the article down.
Okay. I heard that there was a robot made to defuse bombs, and in testing, it stopped doing it because it knew it could die.
Mm.
Which is
Here's the thing:
weird.
a robot dog's not going to die, and they've been using canines, real dogs, for a long time, but they can get hurt. What's the worst that happen to a robot dog? You bring him back to the shop, you oil him up, maybe fix a couple of wires, he's good to go. What do you think, Danny? Robot dogs?
Yes.
I'm all for it.
Robot dogs.
And here's the thing. People are all worried, you're going to weaponize them, they're going to kill people.
The robots are going to take
What's
over
the
the
difference
world?
if you get killed by a robot dog or a regular dog?
Yeah, exactly.
You're just as dead. It's a difference.
Robot
And on
dogs.
that, Danny, I sent you another link. This is a recent video, too, about a real dog. This was in, I forget where it was, but bring up that story. It's a news article.
Oh, no.
Something about police dog.
The police dog attacking
a
man.
man.
Officer
Yeah, there it is.
immediately sees why it was a bad
Canine
idea.
takes
Stop what
down
you're
man.
doing and watch this.
Oh, yeah.
Punches off. Now
This
watch
is
this,
gonna
Danny.
be-
All right, so there's this guy. Look, he's punching the cop.
Man. Oh.
He's punching him. I mean, what do you expect? Now, the cop's like, yeah, you want to punch me? Watch this. Here, boy. Here, boy. Watch this, Danny. He just lays into him like a T-bone
I'm
steak.
upstairs in the studio. I hear Emily and Steve and Brian going crazy over this video right now. That's Canine Lee
Get
jumping
him.
on the suspect as the officer.
And the officer, of
restrains
course,
him in New York
is now
City.
able to
Witnesses
subdue
say
the
he was
guy.
acting erratically before the
The
attack
dog's like,
and
yeah,
seemed to be on
get him.
drugs.
Look at him
He's
go.
treating that criminal like a
Is he,
chew
like,
toy.
biting his arm?
Just like Buddy does with,
With everything.
Yeah, well, everything.
No, you
All right, take it down, Danny.
That's so epic.
So, there you go, folks. I mean, real dogs can be just as dangerous as they should be. And I say go for it. Real dogs, robot dogs,
Dogs
bring
are
it on.
great. Any type of dog is a win.
Now, here's the funny
Except for
part
dogs
about
that kill
something like that.
infants.
And I'm going to steal this from my buddy Anthony Cumia, the Anthony
Mm-hmm.
Cumia show, because he says this. So this is not mine, but I got to repeat it. You know the worst part, if you're the bad guy in
What?
that situation,
What?
is as the dog is got his teeth, clenched onto your neck, and then the life is slowly draining from your eyes, and the blood is quickly leaving this earthly body, and you're laying there, and all you hear is the police officer going, "Good boy, good boy." He's petting the dog, giving him a treat.
Good boy.
The dog doesn't know.
Good boy.
He doesn't know the bad guy. He's just attacking a chew toy. Good boy.
Good boy. Good boy.
Can you imagine? The dog's wagging his tail.
I
do
did
good?
it.
I do good? You did good.
Oh,
I love
I killed man.
it. Danny, we got to pay the bills for
What?
this new studio. So we got a
Oh,
great
no.
sponsor sandwich for you. I
Bills.
got a library. I got to find it here.
We've had this sponsor before, right?
There it is. Yeah, they're a great sponsor.
Yeah.
So hit the bed music, Danny. Are you tired of having to get all dressed up to go out to a restaurant just to eat your favorite sandwich? I know I
Yes,
hate
I'm
it.
so tired of doing that.
Don't want to call Uber Eats and have that sandwich delivered in some guy's 93 Toyota Corolla all covered in dog hair?
Yeah, I'm tired of
We
that
just
too.
talked about dogs. I don't care if it's a police dog. I don't want to come in here. And you just not feel like fighting old ladies at the Stop and Shop so you can buy all the crap you need to make your favorite sandwich at home? No, of course you don't. Sandwich for You has the solution you've been waiting for. You, Danny. You in particular.
Me? No way.
Sandwich for You is your one-stop shop for all the best sandwiches, subs, burgers, and more. Just choose one or more of the 30 great sandwiches from the online menu, and a culinary expert will prepare it to your exact specification. And then get this, Danny, here's the kicker.
Well, what's the kicker?
Then,
What?
do you have to go get it? You have to drive down and get it?
Oh man,
Of course not.
I hate
It's
going down.
delivered in minutes.
It's
minutes.
In
By
minutes.
drone directly to your
Wait,
doorstep, wrapped in their patented sandy wrap packaging to ensure that your sandwich is hot, fresh, and free from the hands of some untrustworthy middleman. Awesome. Go to sandwichforyou.com today and enter the promo code MIC for 10% off your first order. This month, Danny, we're having a special on the famous meatball sub. It says here, it's even better than you'd get in Italy.
They should have robot dogs deliver it.
Yeah. I'm not sure they have meatball subs in Italy, but if they do, Sandwich for You is better. So
dogs.
Go to sandwichforyou.com. That's sandwich, the number 4, the letter U.com to enjoy your favorite sandwich with just a few clicks of the mouse. All right? That's sandwichforyou.com. You don't even have to put on clothes if you don't want to. There you go.
They should still have robot dogs do it.
Yeah, mate. Sandwich for You. Great sponsor. We love them. Got to get more sponsors to pay for this new studio.
Imagine if a robot dog delivered your food. And you'd, like...
I'd be all for it.
And you'd pay it, and it would be like, good boy.
Yeah, good boy. All right. I got to move on, Danny. Lots in the news on politics. I got to talk politics. So the impeachment. I don't know if you follow this, Danny. So here's what's happened. So, the Democrats want to impeach Trump. And as we discussed in the last show, doesn't mean they're necessarily going to throw him out. People don't know that. Mm-hmm. But the House of Representatives, led by housekeeper Nancy Pelosi, so they put forth a couple of articles of impeachment. It's like one was for obstruction of justice. The other was for pissing off Nancy Pelosi. I forget what it was. Doesn't matter. So I guess next week, we're recording this on the weekend, the House is going to vote to say, yeah, let's move forward. And then it goes to the Senate. And here's the thing. First of all, Mr. Trump, as I said, you should love this. You should be glad. This is going to make you more popular because they got nothing on you. They're going to drag it out. At the end of the day, they're going to find nothing. Pelosi's going to look horrible. And you're going to be popular and maybe get on the $100 bill. We talked about that last show, right, Danny?
Yes.
In the Senate, they've already said, what's his name, McConnell? He's like, yeah, we're not going to impeach him. We're not going to remove him. I mean, it comes to my desk, forget it. Get out of here. So it's sort of a no-win for the Democrats. And it is driving Pelosi crazy. She's going bat crazy. And Danny, I sent you another clip. This is from Fox News.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, Laurie gets mad when I call watching The 5 on Fox, the news. That's what I do. Where I get most of my stuff. But bring it up. It's something like Nancy Pelosi losing her mind. This is at a press conference. Push the button.
I'm pushing.
There it is. Yeah, so they ask if she hates the president. Oh, she's Catholic, so she obviously can't hate anyone. You're Catholic, right, Danny? Sort of. Watch this.
I think the president is a coward when it comes to helping our kids who are afraid.
What's she doing?
Of gun violence.
What's she
I think
checking a watch?
When he doesn't deal
what was
with
that? What's this?
Helping our dreamers, of which we're very proud. I think
What's
he's
she
in
doing?
denial
Look at her
about
face.
the Constitution.
She's had more work done than a 85 Chevelle.
That's about the election. This is
They
about
got, restored.
the election. This is about
those
the
eyebrows.
of the
They
United
are
States and the facts
not
that lead
natural.
to the president's violation of his oath of office. And as a Catholic, I resent your using the word hate in a sentence that addresses me. I don't hate anyone. I was raised in a way that is a heart full of love, and always prayed for the president. And I still pray for the president.
Yeah, you believe that, Danny?
I
She
pray
prays for the president
all the time.
I mean,
So
I
don't
not
mess
believe
with me when it comes to words like that.
Yeah. All right, take it down, Danny. Take it.
Oh, wow.
So that's Nancy Pelosi just losing her crap. I think she prays for the president. I think she prays for the president to
I'm not going to say
have
I
a
believe
massive
anything
heart attack.
until I have more context.
It's all the context you need. Fox News, they tell you the story. Yeah, I think she's just and when this thing goes through and the impeachment they don't kick him out, she is just she's gonna lose it. She's gonna go over the edge. This is the last thing. She's like, She said it's all about the election. So let's talk about the election, Danny.
What about the election?
It's coming up next year.
Oh, what's the? Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
Of course, the Democrats, they just want to remove Trump.
I can't vote.
Anyone? No, I know you can't, but just saying, you can still keep up. It's anyone but Trump. That's what they say. And there's like 37 Democratic candidates. Only a couple of them have a chance. And now Mike Bloomberg, he was mayor of New York, a rich guy.
Yeah.
He's in the race, I guess. What's his name? Biden. He's in the lead. And you got Bernie Sanders. So there you go. Great representation of the progressive, liberal, Democratic Party. A bunch of old, rich, white guys. I mean, what's her name? Warren's in there, but she doesn't have a chance. Then there's this guy, Tom Steyer.
Tom Steyer.
He's a new guy.
Thomas.
You want to talk about someone crazy?
Yeah.
Danny, I just sent you this is a picture from one of his. I'm not going to play the ad, but just bring up that picture. Look at this. This is from his ad. Look what he wants. Universal health care. Great.
End climate change.
End climate change.
Yes. That's a good thing.
You think that's a good thing, Danny?
Yes.
You think a president can end climate change?
Not necessarily, but we can make steps to...
What a set of balls on this guy. First of all, the climate is always changing, right? Has been for millions of years. Now, I get it that politicians want to make some changes to affect, maybe reduce, but to say you're going to end climate change, and by the way, as your second bullet point, I mean, if you can end climate change, you're basically God.
Yeah.
I think climate change becomes before healthcare.
I think what he means is make global warming and climate change not a huge...
It's always going to be a thing. This is also, I'm stealing from Anthony. We are just part of nature, humans. It's just like beavers cut down trees and trees grow back. Humans figure out how to make things and generate smoke, and the earth figures it out. Take it down, Danny. So I will not be voting for that guy. You know who I'm voting for, Danny?
What?
Just who? I'm voting for Laurie. I'm going to write in Laurie. You know, I like Trump and what he's doing. I mean, the economy is great. Joblessness. Is that the right word? Joblessness. Anyway, it's down.
Poverty.
But it's crazy. And then, speaking of rich old white guys in the Democratic Party, so I'm sitting at home down in Swansea, just watching the TV. Had a tough day at the job site, just relaxing, and I get a text, unsolicited, a text from guess who, Danny? The Bernie
Mike
Sanders
Tyson.
campaign. Yeah, no, I took a screenshot. So I want to bring this up. This is what the Democrats are doing. They sent this to me. This is real. So the guy writes, "Hi, Armando."
Armando?
So I don't know. Was he thinking it was Mando Bevilaqua? Remember we had him on the show?
Oh,
Toby?
yeah.
Hi, Armando. It's Kevin
Armando.
with Bernie 2020.
Bernie 2020.
Bernie believes we have the corrupt political... yeah, you can read it there.
There's a major change.
You see what I wrote? I'm not going to read it because I'd had a couple of beers at this point. I basically said, by the way, I'm not Armando, and get lost. And I love this, what he wrote back.
Okay, I understand.
I understand. Have a great rest of your day. Take it down, dear. Take it down. I was a little bit ornery. Again, I was tired. But that's what happens. So that's my take on the politics and the election, and we'll continue to talk about this. Danny, we're running short on time, but I want to get to this last thing. We missed it last time. It's quick. We might run a little over, but this is switching gears. But again, support all the firefighters, law enforcement. You've probably seen this on the YouTube or online, but this I think it was in St. Louis. It was a firefighter. Let's just bring up the clip, Danny. It's the last one. Firefighter fights man.
Fights man. I want to see this.
And let's watch this.
Two St. Louis firefighters attacked while
she's
just
cute.
doing their jobs. The incident happened at the scene of a car fire last night.
Probably seen this,
Benton
but
Blandon is live in our newsroom with more information.
Right now, Emily, this story has video
It's
that's
Benton.
catching the attention
Benton
of St. Louis's
Blandon. What a
fire
name, huh?
department. Already done with so
Never heard that
many
one before.
familiar with social
That's a
media.
cool name.
A spokesman for St. Louis Fire told me that
Yeah,
chief
St.
is
Louis Fire.
reviewing that
If
video
you're out there and you're watching,
and people
God bless you.
watch it
Keep
online.
doing what you're doing.
Video begins with
Here it is.
firefighters holding down
So here's
the
a
man
firefighter.
witnesses
He's the one
accused
kind of on
of
top.
slamming his car into
Wait,
another
why is he
person's
holding
car.
down
So the guy on the
The
ground, his
firefighters
car
left him,
is on
walked
fire.
away, and
Now watch
lunged
this.
toward one of the
Oh.
rescuers.
He's
All
like,
this
my
happens
car's
while
on fire. How come you're not putting it out? And the guy's like,
look
at that's the guy's car.
Oh, no.
Now watch the firefighter. Watch this. Look at him.
That
He's getting into it.
What?
He's like, he lays into the guy.
Oh my
Body
God.
slams him.
to the ground.
Take out the
Neither
fire.
police nor fire have identified the man.
All right,
or
take it down, Danny.
firefighters
Take
in
it
that
down.
Video. Now, I did learn this evening, Emily, the firefighters.
I just love that. I mean, think about it, Danny. Firefight. Not only do they have to put out fires, now they gotta fight people because I guess they're mad the car is not getting put out fast enough. I don't know how you men and women do it. God bless you. What do you think of that, Danny?
That was.
He got right
That
into
was
his stand. He knew what he was
something.
doing.
That sure was something.
Don't fight a firefighter. All right. We're going to wrap up. Folks, check out all the plugs, all the places you can find us. And we are very excited to be in this new studio. Danny's got his new booth, and we're just moving things along.
Yes.
And I will say that next show, which we'll do next weekend, is going to be a very special Christmas episode. Right, Danny?
Yay.
Got some fun stuff planned. And so we'll let you know when that comes up next week. And I also want to say my new pal on Twitter, Dave Landau. I say he's my pal. He likes my tweet. I mean, when I say likes him, he pushes the like. But he's a comic. He's on the Anthony Cumia show on Compound Media. But he's got a new album coming out on December 17th called Nimble Fingers. Check it out. Pre-order it. Get it for you. It's I pre-ordered it. Can't wait for December 17th to get it. But do that. And it's on Amazon, iTunes, and get that and support Dave Landau. A great comic. And again, just have to say thank you and God bless you to all the emergency responders. Who is it, Danny? Who are we talking about?
Firefighters, police officers, hazmat,
Narcotics.
narcotics.
Keeping that fentanyl off the street.
I include you, Coast Guard.
Coast Guard. You're part of the DHS, unless it's time of war, but I still include you. Keep going, Danny.
Border Patrol.
Border Patrol. Yeah. And there's a whole bunch of them. God bless you for what you do. Thanks for watching the show and being fans. Danny, any final thoughts this next show and this great new studio?
We need robot dogs.
Robot Dog. Let's make that happen, Danny.
Yes.
Folks, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Also
Take care.
download the show on Podbean.
This has been the Mick Donato Show.